Paul? What are you doing here?
We agreed that it would be helpful to get Lily and Holden to sign off on this petition.
Yeah, and I said I'd handle it. Lily is Rose's sister.
Rose was my fiancée.
And your brother is responsible for Rosie's death.
All of which made it much more difficult for me.
This is not a competition.
Sure sounds like a competition to me.
Paul, let's stay focused on the goal. To persuade the judge that Will should be released from the state hospital. Now, if we can get the victim's sister to sign the petition, that's going to be a tremendous help. But your presence here, Lily is still angry with you.
I lost just as much as she did.
And if you want to get your brother back, we have to convince the judge that Will's presence in the community won't be a problem. Now, Lily is a powerful woman. She owns a television station. Her mother owns a newspaper.
So, I'll sell BRO. I'll do whatever I have to do. I'll spend every penny that I have.
You're not hearing me. Lily has resources, connections, relationships that you don't begin to have. She can inflame public opinion. I can see the headlines now. Boy murderer released from mental hospital.
If she does that, I'll sue.
Which will take how long? And in the meantime, your mother is terrorizing your brother, Paul. I will talk to Lily. She's a mother. I'm sure that someplace in her heart she has compassion for Will.
Don't count on it. I agreed to meet with you, Jessica, even though you were very vague about why you wanted to see me.
I thought it best I explain in person.
I don't remember you mentioning Paul.
We need to talk about my little brother.
Jessica, Paul.
Holden.
Nice to see you both.
You too.
Why don't we take this inside?
No, you know what? I don't think there's anything to talk about.
Barbara has been committed to the state hospital for observation.
I can't say that I'm surprised.
We're sorry to hear that, Paul.
Thank you. I think, and the doctors agree with me, that it's an unhealthy situation that the two of them are in the same hospital.
Well, they know best.
I have a statement.
We need to get Will out of there. Jessica's drawn up a petition asking the court for Will's release.
Please? Are you serious?
Why don't we, all go sit down?
Sit down. No, we were talking about the person that killed my sister.
It was an accident.
No, it wasn't an accident. It was a deliberate act.
He was just trying to hurt her, and it's not like I defend that choice, but the last thing he wanted to do was kill her. And when it all happened, Lily, he was just as horrified as the rest of us.
He should have been.
As you can see, the doctors feel that Will has made exceptional progress.
Well, then he should stay where he is.
He understands that his relationship with his mother was unhealthy.
Will isn't the villain here. Barbara is.
They're both sick.
He's just a kid.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry that your brother is desperately ill. I am. I'm sorry for your entire family, but I will not buy into this sentimental idea that Will is a victim. My sister was the victim, and I'm sorry, but your brother is exactly where he belongs, in a mental hospital.
You haven't even read the doctor's report, but you somehow magically know what's best.
I've known your brother since the day he was born, and I am sorry for what your mother has done to him, but the damage is done.
All the more reason to get him out of there. As long as my mother and Will are in the same institution, Barbara poses a threat to Will's safety.
Take Barbara out of there. Why should the whole community be at risk? Why should my children? Holden, why should our children have to feel threatened? You think Luke is good? How's he going to feel? He won't be able to sleep at night knowing Will is walking around.
Lily, you don't know that. Jess, what exactly do you want from us?
We're filing a friend of the court petition requesting Will's immediate release. Of course, he'd be closely monitored, living with his father, seeing a psychiatrist on a daily basis.
We have to go along with this, or else the judge is not going to go along with this plan. Right?
While that's not entirely true, as members of the victim's family, your support would be greatly appreciated.
I'll tell you what, we will read over everything.
No, look, we're not signing the petition. Do I have to hire an attorney to point out all the reasons why this is a mistake?
You know, in the weeks after Rose died, you had your legal team mount an attack on me because you were convinced that I murdered Rose.
I'm sorry, I told you that.
You were wrong then, Lily, but you are more wrong now. Holden, thank you for your time.
I know how difficult this all is and what memories it stirs up, but If you just look over everything over the next few days...
We're not going to change our minds.
Jess, I'll walk you out. Thanks for keeping us informed.
You cannot tell me that you are even considering signing that petition.
Yes, I am.
Thank you. We're all grieving. I'm grieving. What I don't understand is why she's so sanctimonious about it all. Nobody suffers the way Lily Snyder suffers. I mean, she's just like my mother. She's like Barbara. She's a narcissist through and through. She can't even spare a second to think about a poor kid's been locked up in a mental institution for month after month. No, it's all about her pain. It's all about her anger. And what I want to know is who gave her that power, huh? You tell me that.
Are you finished? Because the family could have insisted that Will be charged and tried. Instead, they allowed him to be treated.
Oh, they allowed him to be treated?
Do I have to remind you of Lily's position in this community?
No. Lily constantly reminds everybody about her position in the community.
Will could be in a much worse situation.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that you just might have to get used to the idea that Will's going to be there for a while.
Not acceptable. Are you really telling me that without the Snyder family's okay, the judge won't release my brother?
It's entirely possible.
Are you trying to hurt me?
No, of course not.
How could you even consider going along with this? Will Munson killed my sister.
I really think that you need to read this
What
doctor's
does it
report.
say, that he's cured? Of course they're going to say that. It makes them look like geniuses.
Why are you so angry?
Because Rose didn't have to die. It was personal. That boy hated her. Then he poisoned her. He didn't spend one day in jail.
Lily, he's a minor.
So what? He gets to go out and then be on a baseball team, go to college, get married, have children, and my sister's buried in New Jersey?
I am thinking about Luke and how I would want somebody to treat him if he made a mistake.
A mistake? He deliberately poisoned another human being.
So she would get sick and they would postpone the wedding.
That was his version of the story.
Do you really believe that that boy wanted Rose to die?
I don't know. I don't know what he wanted. I just know what happened. He went online, he researched it, he got the poison, he broke into her house, and he poisoned her and killed her.
How it happened.
Then how can you defend him? He's pathological. You don't get cured from that in a few months. Until somebody can prove to me beyond a shadow of a doubt that that boy has changed, I want him locked up.
Courthouse. Lily, I reread the doctor's report, read the petition, thought about it, and I decided to sign it. So I'm going to take it over there, and I will be right back.
Did you heard anything that I've said?
Yes, I heard every word.